I really hated this song, I really did, but it's growing on me. Hello and welcome back to Heart of the Holte. Aston Villa have done it. We have made it to the Premier League. What an amazing feeling. Yesterday was absolutely phenomenal. Amazing day out for all of us Villa fans at Wembley. Absolutely amazing. And I've not really spoke too much really about the final in the build-up as I've sort of been away, busy working and such. And whenever people have asked me, I've always been like, yeah, it's fine. I'm confident, whatever. I think we'll do all right. I hadn't really thought about it until the night before, and I sat down and I thought, oh my God, we can't have a repeat of last year. And we really didn't. Yesterday was absolutely amazing. And to be honest, when I got to the stadium, the nerves, they were simmering. It was absolutely crazy, and just like a lot of Villa fans, didn't really know what to do with myself, sort of shaking before the game. But as soon as it got underway, there was just something that was saying to me, you know, this is our day. And I actually said before the game, El Ghazi will have a brilliant game. I said that to my dad. And oh my God, he was absolutely on it yesterday for the Villa. Deservedly got a goal. And has come up for Villa when it's mattered. He is a big game player. I posted this tweet earlier, saying El Ghazi always turns up in the big games. It's inevitable. It is. It's just what he does. This man is, he's the product of one of the best academies in the world of Ajax. He's played against, the best teams in the world in Barcelona, Paris Saint-Germain, and he's done it at the biggest stage where it's mattered for Aston Villa to get us to the Premier League. Obviously, with the help of John McGinn. Two headed goals. Did we really expect that? Especially from McGinn and Anwar. I actually think it came a bit off Anwar's back, but it's just the noise when that went in. It was absolutely phenomenal, and what a day it was. It was absolutely crazy. I'm just so happy. There's a lot being said about, obviously, Jack Grealish, Villa fan captain, Dean Smith, Villa fan manager, Luke Roper, Villa fan making the kits. Before the game, although I felt like coming into this we were, expected to win, we weren't the underdogs as we're being painted as. Certainly hearing stuff on the radio on the way down before, people painting out, as if it was meant to be for Derby County. I think people are forgetting that our shocking start to the season, and then how much Dean Smith has really galvanised and changed everything at this football club in about 7 months. Having our best player, Jack Grealish, out for 3 months as well, for him to come back, drag us to 10 wins in a row, get us into that playoff spot, and then obviously we've made it all the way now. It was written in the stars that Aston Villa were going to win this game. And I know it's easy to say with hindsight, but thinking about it, it couldn't have gone any other way. Derby just didn't show up, and Derby, I think, they got lucky against Leeds. Really, Leeds bottled it in the second leg, but for me, we just absolutely turned up, and you can't beat a team 9-1 an aggregate and have any quarrels about not going up or not. I don't think any of the Derby County fans will sort of object to losing to us, because we were the better team on the day, and we were the better team against them throughout the season as well. And if I'm honest, I expected a little bit more of Derby, considering the fact that they would have had Mount and Wilson, as they didn't have them in the 2 previous games in the league. But we got the job done when it mattered. Everyone stepped up, and I mean everyone. We're talking Jed Steer, who we spoke about, shipped out on loan after having a decent start to the season. So we thought, gone to Charlton, recalled back. Who'd have thought he'd have been the man in between the sticks? He made some big saves in the run up to this game, and in this game as well. Some saves which really nullified Derby when they were trying to get back into the game. Mings stepping up, lone player. He's not really played regular football for 3 years, yet he's been, the pillar of our defence, holding us up at the back, keeping so many clean sheets. Axel Tunzabi, played out of position at the start of the season, riddled with injuries, coming in, doing a stellar job. Ahmed Al Mohammadi, a Steve Bruce signing. Elmo's been solid. Neil Taylor, coming good. Jack Grealish, finally delivering what he can do on the big stage. John McGinn has just been a complete revelation, and Conor Hourihane has maybe been eating my words for the past 6 months. You guys know how I felt about him on the podcast, and my God, I mean, he must listen, because he's just upped his game, and I can't say a bad word about the guy. And for Anwar as well, for a guy who's been fasting for weeks, I know he said he broke his fast for this game specifically, but oh my God, the man was just on it. Albert as well, even, Tammy, I expected nothing less from this squad. It's a shame Mingsi injured himself, but it showed how committed we were to the cause. He had to make that challenge to stop Waghorn from getting in from that long ball. He didn't, he injured himself in the process, and thankfully it wasn't at the detriment to Aston Villa for the game, but he put his body on the line. I also want to give a special shout out to James Chester, the forgotten man almost. He was at one point ever present for Aston Villa, and played himself through injury, and I don't think we realised at the time how serious that injury was. And he potentially ended his career just to play for Aston Villa, to ensure that we had some form of stability at the back during the rockier times earlier on in the season. And for me, it made me so happy to see him lift up the trophy with Jack. Obviously, he is club captain, and he deserved that moment. Everyone in that squad did. Everyone's played a part, and people sort of underestimate how much it is a squad game. The amount of players who maybe have come and gone, haven't really been involved too much. I mean, Jonathan Codger 3 years ago was the guy, and hasn't really reached the heights he has since his injury, but he scored some important goals this season. Even Yannick Bolasie, I mean, people were taking a mick when he was saying he hopes his medals through the post on Twitter, but he scored some important goals for the Villa. Even Albert Adama, I mean, you can either love him or hate him, but that Stoke game, I mean, was the real turning point, and he scored a very important goal, a very good goal against a very good goalkeeper in Jack Butland. So everyone has played such an important role in this promotion, and I'm just so happy for Dean Smith as well, because it's worked out. And there was a lot being made before the appointment. I don't know if he's the man. Undoubtedly, Dean Smith is the guy, and what he's done in such a short amount of time has really just been nothing short of phenomenal. I'm still buzzing, and I know you guys probably are as well. What an amazing game it was yesterday. It's still so high off it, so high. It's a fantastic way to end what has been a turbulent season, and I'd just like to thank you guys for your support throughout the season. We've grown quite nicely, getting some, plenty of subscribers in, and hopefully we continue to grow and provide content for you guys as we are now in the Premier League. There will be some more content coming out either tomorrow or the day after. I will be talking to Ryan Pitcher. We'll be talking about the game in more detail. But if you guys enjoyed this video and you're happy that we've reached the Premier League, hit a like, comment your thoughts below. Who was your man of the match? John McGinn got it officially, but I'd like to know who you guys thought was man of the match. And subscribe for more, because you can bet there's going to be much more content coming out in the coming weeks before we play our first Premier League game in August.
Chester's essential. The fulfilling this got potential. It's a main man, a hero. He's the main leader of the gang. Chester.